Hey guys, today we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to make your videos, your stop motion videos, look much clearer and much more high quality, and how to remove a lot of grain that oftentimes will impact your footage. So before I begin, this tutorial was suggested and requested by Martin Stop Motion, and here's his channel, which I will put up. And he requested this video, so here we go. So in order to first do this, you have to have the Stop Motion Studio or Stop Motion Studio Pro app. I have the Stop Motion app on my phone. However, I did upgrade to the Pro app, which is like $5 or so, and it's a one-time purchase, and I 100% recommend it. And I'm not sponsored by them. This is my honest opinion. So first, obviously, open the app and select New Movie. Once inside of the new movie, you'll see several things. You'll see the camera, what it's showing. You'll see different buttons, different settings. And on the left side, if you click that, you'll see things such as like different transitions that you can use for like small editing. Then you'll also have your speed button for how fast you want the footage to go. And a few other things such as adjusting the aspect ratio, coloring, filters, and then like the quality, like 1080p, 4K, and that stuff. All right, so on the right side, on top right corner, you have the camera button. Once you click the camera button, that will adjust the screen. And then by clicking the bottom right corner, right here, this is where you open up the camera settings for the app. So right now I'm using the camera and I have the wide angle selected. Because I'm using the iPhone 13 Pro, this comes with several different camera lenses, so I can choose which lens I want to use. Depending on what phone or device you use, you may have more or less features. So by clicking the M, you see what mode you have it on. We have auto, AL, P, and then M, which is manual. I only alternate between auto and manual. I don't use the others as those are just unnecessary for me. So when I film, I like to set on manual. That way I have full control of it. That way it's not adjusting things such as focus, what I'm going through. So by setting it to manual, you then get a bunch of more controls that you can work with. Now the ISO, what that does is it basically like adjusts the film's sensitivity to light. So by increasing it, it will make it more sensitive and make the film brighter, while decreasing it will make it darker. However, when you increase it, it makes it much grainier, as you'll see in a moment. And then the shutter, what that does is it basically determines how long the actual shutter on the camera is exposed, how long it's open, and that adjusts and affects how much natural light actually gets onto the footage. So even if you increase the length of time that it's open, making the footage brighter, it will not make the footage grainier. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to show you two different ways. One with the shutter very low, and with the ISO very high. So now I'm going to begin to film, and we'll do a quick little like montage of this. And as you'll notice here, what I do is I turned on like the layering effect by adjusting the scale on the left side. And basically what that does is it means that I can see the previous image as I'm filming the next one. That way I can get a sense of context of how far it's moving, so I can measure it and make it much smoother. So that's also why my hands are a bit transparent. Towards the bottom of the left side, you'll see that there's like this checkered board. And basically what that does is it puts up these lines on the screen, and that helps you like place things in the image. It helps you frame your image a lot better. So those are also useful things that I always turn on. So now here you can see what it looks like with the high ISO and the low shutter. And then here I'm adjusting the white balance, so you can see it colors the image differently, so making it more yellow or less yellow, and more white and less. So I typically will click the auto to make it look natural, and then I'll lock it so it doesn't change throughout the filming. And then you can also adjust things such as the focus, so you can say I made it very close, so I moved the camera a lot closer, so you can just see how those things can be used in it to get different effects. And now again, I filmed with this time a very low ISO and a high shutter exposure. And then I adjusted the focus of it. So now you can see that this image looks a lot clearer, it looks a lot better, a lot more high quality, and it removes a lot of the grain. And that's completely free. All that we did was adjusted the ISO and adjusting the shutter exposure. So now we can look at these side by side, and you'll notice a huge difference between them. Especially if we zoom in, you can just see how much of a difference that small adjustment made and the final result. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial. I hope that this was very useful. As always, if you have your own ideas, make sure to leave them in the comments below. And if it's a good idea, I will do a tutorial on it to help you guys out. So thanks again. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that bell button, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks. Bye.